Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy B Stacking here, back with another video. And today, man, we got a hell of an update from 2K, and we got packs. I'm not a pack opener, y'all know that, but we got a ton of packs, out of position packs to be exact. We got a ton of XP ready to go. So if you're making that grind for JR, it's gonna make this really easy. We got a ton of free cards that hit the deck today. You got free locker codes. Again, locker codes right at the bottom of this video. You'll see them scrolling. Those are all the active locker codes right now. Trust me, I just updated it before the video, so guaranteed to work, unless you're watching this video sometime in the future and that code has expired. So that being said, let's dive right in and take a look at what we're looking at today. Let's have a little bit of a conversation around limited, because limited is going to be big this weekend, considering some of the new reward cards that they're giving us access to. One of those requires some limited wins, unlimited wins, triple threat wins, triple threat online wins. There's a lot going on today, so I'm going to help y'all navigate this and attack this in the best way possible. So let's dive right in to what we're looking at for today and this weekend. So you can see I'm level 32, really close to 33. I'll be 33 pretty much right after this video, given all the XP. So let's dive into this XP that got released today. The daily, it is what it is, super simple. You should be able to do this in one game. 10 points with a Laker and get 2 steals with a point guard. You could do that in a triple threat game. Sometimes steals can be a little iffy, but you should be able to do that in one game, knock that out. That's an easy 400 VC right there, or 400 XP right there. Then you got these LTE mode takeovers. This here is super big for this weekend. Now, the overall group reward is what it is. It's a badge pack. Now, that being said, if you dive into here, we've got a bunch of free pink diamond cards. So if you're a no money spent player, or if you're somebody that just doesn't want to go through all the litany of jumping into the auction house and all that stuff, here's where you want to spend your time. Now, here's the problem though. This is only limited for the weekend. So you got to win 20 triple threat games to get this quickly card. You got to get 20 triple threat online games to win this Keldon Johnson card. You gotta play 12 limited games in order to get the Bradley Beal, and then you actually have to win 12 unlimited games to get this Paul Millsap Galaxy Opal. So there's a lot right here, and then obviously you've got 4,000 XP here waiting for you. If you are able to amass these 4 cards, you can knock out this 4,000 XP and you'll be good to go. So dive into those. I would highly suggest getting those done. Quite frankly, that's where I'm gonna be spending my time this weekend. I was gonna go through domination, but since these are limited and I want to get these 4 cards, that's where I'm gonna be spending my time when I'm on the game. Now, then you got the win the weekend, which is typical. Nothing super crazy here. This is all, you know, what we typically see on a weekend. So dive in there. That's an easy. What is that? That's a total 200. That's 350. We got 600, so 700, and then what's that, 1200. So you got an easy 2000 XP right there. Here you got 4000, so that's 6000 XP. You got 400 XP. So you got just in these 3 agenda groups alone, you're looking at over 4,000, or sorry, over 6,000 XP. That should get you well on your way towards that J.R. Smith card, just depending on where you're at. And I'm not one of those that says, hey, you should be here or you should be there. Obviously, I'm level 32, but you know, I think the conversation around where you should be is arbitrary, because it's just based on your time. Quite frankly, you could, you know, play this game the last week and get to level 40 from 0. It's going to take a lot of work, and some of these agendas won't be there because some of them are time based, but you, technically speaking, there's typically enough XP for you to do that. So I'm not one to say where you should be, but you know, that's where I'm at, and you know, we'll continue down that path. I expect here by the end of the weekend I'll probably be somewhere in the range of 35 plus in terms of XP, obviously depending on what else happens to drop over the weekend. So then you got the Bruce Bowen card, which everybody figured this out. I figured it out yesterday doing some research. I didn't drop a video. It was late in the day. Everybody else had figured it out. So I said, you know what, whatever is what it is. But here's the nice thing about Bruce Bowen. I haven't pulled up his stats. Maybe I'll do that here while we're on the video. But fact of the matter is Bruce Bowen innately has been a defensive guy in the past, right? That was his biggest thing, defense and threes. So when it comes to this game, I'm a big proponent of playing phenomenal defense. So that's where I would say you want to focus. So get this card, super easy. And here's the thing, you also got what, 1750 XP here just waiting for you, right in your back pocket. So you can snack on this right here, and again, it gets you closer to that level 40, so you can get that J.R. Smith card. So if you're a no money spent player, you have 4 agendas right here ready for you, ready to go. And then I didn't even mention, we did get a new week group. So you've got 3 agenda groups for the week that you can knock out super easy. Signing bonuses, you know, apply a badge and then get 5 assists with a Bulls player, and then a triple threat game. So that's one game right there, done. Then you get center from deep. So make a 3-pointer with a center, 3 rebounds with a Hornets player and triple threat offline, get 5 assists with a Laker, and then Kings points, point guard points, 20 points with a point guard. Realistically, over multiple games, technically speaking, you could do this in one triple threat offline game, right? If you throw a center in there, get 5 assists, get a Lakers center or something like, or get a Hornets center, hit a 3 with them, like you could easily knock that out. That's no big deal. That's one game right there. And then group 3, last week's group 3 was a little more difficult, so it took a little bit more time. But let's see, this one, 5 points with a point guard with point guards, not a point guard. So you could do that in one game or multiple games, completely up to you. Small forward Hawks dunks in a single game, and then triple threat online win, and 50 points with a small forward. So these first 3 can be done in one game, and then this one here, what I would say, to be honest, actually, you know what? Yeah, these can all be done in one game if you wanted to, if you have the players to do it in triple threat online. And then this last one, 50 points with a small forward. I don't know if y'all saw the last video that I put out there on this, and I'll come back to it, but there's an easy challenge that you could just go back to in the all-star challenges and drop 50 points with a player and knock that out. That's an easy 750 XP. And then obviously we got the free Obi card that just dropped today, and he's got 2,000 XP ready to go. So just in what I just went over with you right now, I mean, we're talking upwards of, well, we got 2,000. That is 1,000. That's 1,350. That one there is 750. So that one there's what? So that one there is roughly 1,000 or 900, and then here you got another 450, so another 650 right there. So right there, that's easy. You probably already done these. I was waiting for this weekend to see what dropped to get these, so I could double up on it. So that'll help me get those unlimited wins. So you've got probably well over 10,000 XP that just dropped this weekend. So I believe I opened the pack with no, I did not. So let's go ahead and open these packs that dropped today. Again, locker codes down below. If this is beneficial to you, if you like the energy that I bring to the table, drop a like, subscribe, share the video with those that you love and want to share some community with. Looking to grow the channel, so would love to hear from you. What are you working on? Are you excited about out of position players? We didn't even talk about that, but are you excited about it? Do you not like it? Do you like it? Whatever may have you. I mean, there's some there's some interesting stuff going on with that, with the Chris Webber playing point guard, and you got LaMelo at center. So there's some, a little bit of cheese that we'll probably see there, but it is what it is. I mean, it's 2K, it's a video game. Have fun with it. I mean, none of these cards are OP enough to stop you from being competitive and stop you from winning. Even as a casual player, you should be able to be competitive with really any cards in this game, as long as you know how to utilize them, as long as you know how to essentially play real basketball and also how to play defense. I'm gonna tell you, defense should be your focus in this game. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and open up a few packs. Let's start with this Inferno. Again, this came out of a spinner. So this one you may or may not have, but I got a Mike Miller, an old school Mike Miller from the Magic. So we'll take that. Is what it is. Whatever. It's a ruby. Maybe it'll help this in this limited weekend set. We'll talk about limited here in a second. Let's go ahead and sell that, coach. And then let's go. I'm trying to save all my domination packs, so that's why you see I accidentally opened one the other day. So I'm gonna save all my domination packs until I finish all the domination, the mystery domination, and then I'm gonna kick that over to, and then I'm gonna do a video just based on those coming out of that. So all right, we got a CJ, and then we got a heat check Steph. Hey, heat check Steph. It's actually should be pretty good. I haven't used him in the past, but 92, and if Steph go off, which Steph is likely to go off, then we're in a good spot. And then this one here is what everybody was waiting for through the votes on Twitter. It's the Obi card. A lot of people, feel like it's OP, but Obi's Obi. So we're gonna run with it. It's a 97. He can play. I believe he could play point guard. We're gonna see what the card reads here. Yep. Oh no, sorry. He's power forward, small forward. So they didn't give him the point guard status like we was maybe expecting with the out of position players. But that's okay. This is gonna be a legit card. I mean, quite frankly, if you go through the XP and get the free cards from this weekend, and you get that Obi card, and obviously use all the locker codes that I have listed in the ticker below. If you do that, then you'll be in a real good spot. You'll have a solid team. So let's jump over to limited real quick. Limited, you got to have an 84 overall or under squad this weekend for limited. So I'm gonna build that. Not gonna build that here while I'm with y'all right now. I'll probably record a video on my lineup a little bit later, maybe some gameplay, and put that all together. But right now, I really just wanted to give y'all an update on what's happening out there. If y'all like to buy packs, never suggest buying packs. Complete waste of your money. I don't care how you look at it, but if you are interested in buying packs, hey, there's a lot of good stuff out here. Look at this. You got out of position players. You got a point guard Grant Hill. You got a point guard Kobe. I really want that Kobe card, that Dark Matter Kobe card. I really do. But at the end of the day, I'm not buying packs to get it. It just is what it is. It's not something that I do. You got a Galaxy Opal Durant, another one that can play, but he can play center. So he can play center. And you got a Chris Webber that can play point. That's kind of crazy. I mean, his dribble, his ball handle isn't all that great. I think it's like an 84 or 86. But hey, at his size, I think Chris Webber's 6'10", 6'11", something like that. I mean, that's a problem. That's a problem. Now you won't have to face him in limited this weekend, but you probably gonna face some Chris Webber point guards in unlimited. It's gonna get real sweaty. You got Magic at center, which isn't a problem. He played center. Plenty of times. And then obviously you got the LaMelo that can play power forward or center. And then you got my man Joakim. If y'all can't see, I'm a huge Bulls fan. Not a huge fan of Joakim, but he had his days, right? He had his days. He served his purpose back when D Rose was with the squad and we was trying to make a run for another ship. But yeah, kind of is what it is. But you got a point guard Joakim. I'm gonna see what he's going for in the auction house and see if I can pick him up. I mean, he's only an amethyst, so I'm gonna take a look at his stats. But again, the rating on these cards may or may not be showcase the true value of them. That's what y'all have to understand. You can't just look at it being an amethyst or diamond or pink diamond or whatever, and just say, oh, this is either a good card or not a good card, right? There's some Galaxy Opals that, quite frankly, are just not that great. I mean, Chris Paul is a prime example of that. But there's some diamonds that are really, really good cards that technically shouldn't be diamonds, like Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is a beast. So especially if you got, if you put shoes on them, or if you got a really good coach, all of these things play a huge role in the makeup of your team and how you're able to operate. So that's what I wanted to cover with y'all today. So again, if you like the video, comment below. I really want to hear what y'all are doing out there. Where are you at in terms of tracking for JR? I mean, we still have 28 days left in the season, and I mean, I'm almost halfway there. Remember, the level is not what you're paying attention to, it's the amount of XP. It's 150k XP to get to level 40. So 75k is going to be the halfway mark. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm at that halfway mark come the end of this weekend. So like the video if you like the video, subscribe, share the video with somebody that you love, that you care for. If you like the energy that we bring in, we're looking to bring some community. Utilize the locker codes below, and until next time, I'm out.